Hi, this is Tom and welcome to this week's Thrive in 5. This week I want to help you to increase your conversions. And it's a simple thing, or a couple of simple things I want to give you direction on, but when you get these things, you can actually increase your conversion rates significantly. And there's two really major things that have come out from some significant research that's been conducted over the last couple of years. So let's look at the first one is, and these are increased conversions from web forms, web submissions, those kind of things. So the first thing is the speed of your response is critical to increasing your conversion rates. So the first one is speed of response. And there was a study done by 360 Live, and what they discovered was this. In relationship to just sort of standard generic response rates, they measured more than 2.4 million leads in their system, and what they discovered was that the improvement of a lead, or the conversion rate related to a lead, was directly influenced by the speed of the response on that. So when something was done within 1 day, there was an improvement of 17%. When something was done within 1 hour, so that's an hour, 36% improvement in conversion rate. Now, this is where it gets interesting. When something was done within 3 minutes, the conversion rate increased by 98%. Within 2 minutes, it increased by 160%. And if you call someone within 1 minute of a lead coming in from an online entity, your conversion rate percentage goes up 391%. Now that's across multiple kinds of leads, multiple kinds of environments, but 2.4 million leads. And what they discovered was that when you called and responded to a lead within 1 minute, the conversion rates jumped 391%. Now, that's pretty significant. Now, add to that, Harvard did a study, 1.2 million leads across B2B and B2C companies, and what they discovered was this, and this is intriguing. If you call and respond to a lead from an online source within the first 60 minutes, within the first hour, you get a 7 times response rate over if you wait for more than an hour. And the conversion criteria here was, do people actually have a conversation that leads them to help clarify whether this is a good lead or not? Now, what's interesting about that is that 7 times percent within an hour versus over an hour, it actually went, you're 60 times, you get a 60 times better conversion rate if you do that before 24 hours. So within an hour is where all the cool action happens, because if you wait 24 hours or more, things get bad. Now, first thing is speed of response. Get that right. Second one is persistent response. And this is the other criteria related to these tests that they were doing. If you persist in your response, you're going to get better results than if you don't. Most people, they found, this is for an online lead, if there was an online lead, only 42% of all companies that were in this survey actually responded with telephone, only 42%. On average of all the 2.4 million leads that were studied, the actual response rate only was 1.6. There was only 1.6 average attempts to get back a hold of people. What they discovered in this testing about persistent response was this. If you make phone calls up to 6 times after you get a lead, your 49%, your response rate goes up 49%. If you email 5 times after that, you get a 53% bump in your response rate. Now, what's that all mean? Well, ultimately it means, and I want to simplify this down to a Thrive in 5 simplicity, which is here. Get every response to your online quotes, online leads, online requests, respond to those within 3 minutes. Anything else, make sure that you persistently respond to 6 phone calls and 5 emails at bare minimum. If you get to those, how can you not help but increase your conversions? That's this week's Thrive in 5. You've got the knowledge, now go do something great with it. We'll talk to you next time.